A new peer-reviewed study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association earlier this month looked into steps to staying healthy. Researchers tracked about 2,100 people between the ages of 38 and 50 for an average of nearly 11 years. They found that people who walked at least 7,000 steps a day had a 50 to 70% lower risk of an early death. Joining me to discuss this further is personal trainer Caitlin Matheny of Cape Brook Fit. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
So Caitlin, now there's a time where we heard 10,000 steps should be the daily goal. This study says 7,000. What gives? What should be the step count?
So I would say the minimum step count should at least be 5,000. There's been a lot of research done that shows that a minimum of 5,000 steps a day does get you all the benefits that everybody saw before with the 10,000 steps, but definitely adding in 5,000 steps a day with 3 days of 30 minutes of exercise a week. So about 90 to 100 minutes of total activity every week should be the minimum to lead a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, we've also heard about, getting in 150 hours a week, 20, 30 a day. There's time involved there too. Daily steps can be beneficial. What other things can you do physically for health benefits?
So maintaining a healthy and balanced diet is definitely the number one. Also, adding in some weight training to your routine. Don't be afraid to do that. That's also beneficial for many things across the board, just to improve your quality of life. And then making sure that you're recovering and stretching and taking care of your mental and physical body. So if you work out a lot, or even just the minimum of 30 minutes a couple days a week, you still need to do some type of recovery and stretching to make sure that you don't injure yourself along the line.
I like to work outside, out in the open air, but with the pandemic, it didn't make it easy for the folks that were going to gyms. They were forced to close their doors, making it harder to stay active. How have you managed to maintain fitness and business during these difficult times?
So yeah, with the business, I actually was able to start an online community that helped reach people anywhere, located anywhere, to stay active, to still get their workouts in, whether they had no equipment available or if they had a home gym or some minimal equipment that they've just picked up from Amazon or, just from the store, and building workouts for them and creating a plan to help them stay active even though the gyms were closed.
Now that they are open, because, we're getting better at this, there are many people still not quite comfortable stepping into a gym. What are some things that people could do at home or outdoors to stay active? You mentioned that you started that online community. What details on how to get this done?
Yeah, so I always recommend investing into a pair of dumbbells or resistance bands. There's many locations that these can be found at for a really affordable price. But if there's no access to those, there's a lot of household items that you can use just to do some small workouts at home. Or if you wanted to switch up the scene and go outside and enjoy some fresh air, definitely doing that too. And then again, incorporating the walking into your routine or some light jogging, anything to keep you active at least 2 to 3 days a week for 30 minutes at a time.
Now, you mentioned that diet is probably the most important thing you can do. Give us some advice on that to maintain a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, so when it comes to nutrition, I would definitely recommend to start slow and to stay consistent. Find something that you can do that is going to be long lasting. So if you try to just go cold turkey and cut everything bad out of your diet at once, it's not going to be sustainable for the long term. So the goal with your fitness journey is to make long lasting lifestyle changes. So if you start slow, start small, and just gradually build up to where you want to be, it will be a lot easier for you to stay consistent and to make those changes last and work for you.
And stay hydrated, right? I've also heard studies about how much water you should be drinking. What about that?
Yes. Yeah, so there are a lot of studies that recommend drinking at least half of your body weight in ounces of water a day. So for some, this will not be a full gallon a day. Of course, you cannot go wrong with the more water that you drink, but just making sure you spread it out throughout the day and always remember to keep water with you and to stay hydrated, especially since it's been so hot recently.
Personal trainer Caitlin Matheny of Cape Brook Fit, thanks so much for the training tips.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.